The Ribbons of Life Breast Cancer Foundation was formed to meet a community need to have a non-institutional, independent grassroots organization to provide breast cancer education, advocacy, emotional and social support to Ventura County. This is the 16th year for the Ribbons of Life Breast Cancer Game, hosted by Ventura College Women's Basketball, and to date, the team has raised over $36,000. More importantly, the event has raised awareness of breast cancer, early detection, and survivability of the disease throughout the Ventura community. You too can donate to the Ribbons of Life Breast Cancer Foundation by scanning the QR code on the screen. Thank you for your support. Getting ready for the women's game, and the Pirates come in with a record of 15-8 on the season. They are 6-1 in conference play, just a game back of Moore Park. Meanwhile, for Cuesta, they come in 13-10, 2-5 in conference play. And, well, the Pirates need look no further than just moments ago to see how important it is that you have to stay focused on the task at hand when trying to pursue your conference schedule. Right now, they're a game back of Moore Park, and it's easy to focus on that. But they've got a team in front of them here tonight in Cuesta, a 13-win team on the season. They're struggling a little bit of late, coming off a loss, but they are a dangerous team led by the leading scorer in the conference, Reese Pasternak.
Yeah, this is a team in the scouting report can shoot the lights out. Talking with Coach Rob Hester earlier today. They have to do a better job of closing out at the three. They've been working a lot leading up to this matchup in practice. Both teams taking a photo here. Coaches versus cancer. Terrific moment here.
Yeah, absolutely. This, about so much more than just the games on the court on a night like this tonight. And
Indeed.
Fun to see, with this issue and this, a disease that still just takes too many lives and continues to be a real, problem to be dealt with, and that they've really gotten behind this event year after year. This is not a one-off for the first year that we're doing this, and the players and everybody involved with the organization, right up through the administration, so behind this event. And of course, we talked about as we do our coverage of this event, the $36,000 that they have raised, and the awareness brought to a terrible disease.
And did want to make mention of what we have for the VC Women's Basketball Ribbons of Life game here this evening. QR code, please help us reach the goal of $1,500. They've already reached that goal. They're well past it, but every little bit helps. And thank you so much for anybody who has contributed to the fund. Jeff, we've had many years where we were part of the Coaches versus Cancer game. Years ago at Long Beach, Randy Tutorp and company, Chris Ruiz used to invite us out. We usually cover that game. And now here in Ventura, just happy to have the opportunity to bring you coverage of this event here from Ventura.
Starting five on the floor for Cuesta: Carla Lucas, Bella Musolf, Reese Pasternak, Sydney Howe, and Abigail Lacey. Pirates come back with Sam McKenzie, Daphne LeBrun, Alexis Howery, Tiernan Phillips, and Alexa Coble. So both coaches going with no changes of note in the starting five. A lot of interesting matchups. We talked about Reese Pasternak. Another fascinating matchup is at the point guard position, Daphne LeBrun and Bella Musolf. Very similar players, very pesky and aggressive defenders on the perimeter, both very disruptive on the defensive end, and do a great job running these opposing offenses, so that certainly is a matchup to watch as well. This is Abigail Lacey out front, looking for a cutter. Pasternak to the rim, missed the layup, and Coble clears away the board.
That's terrific action from Cuesta.
McKenzie quickly back the other way. Floater missed everything, and the rebound off to Howe. And Casey Blair continues to build this program for Cuesta. Took over this program after the team played just 3 games in 2019, unable to finish the season. And now in his 3rd year already, setting a new high win total with 13 with still some games to go. So the Cougars, a program on the ascendancy. High arcer, rims around and in for McKenzie to get the Pirates on the board.
It's a nice shooter's roll.
So McKenzie, the second leading scorer for the Pirates after Alexa Coble, gets the first 2. Lacey steps into a 3, missed it, and the rebound off to Tiernan Phillips. Second matchup between these two teams back on January 13th. The Pirates with a 1-point win in and out for LeBrun. A 58-57 win at Cuesta. So the Cougars will try to even it up. Shot from Lucas off. And the Pirates still have the 2-0 lead. They'll go to Coble. First touch for Coble. The double team comes in. Alexa Coble dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds. Coble, third in the conference in scoring, the top rebounder as well. So we talked about the LeBrun-Musolf matchup, and though they're not matched up individually,
it's an offensive foul.
Pasternak and Coble figured to be leading their opposing teams. A little push-off from Pasternak.
I think they're going to get Howe there with the hip check. Yeah, indeed, that's going to go against.
Well, certainly, yeah, the first on Howe,
Howe.
and that's a trade that Cuesta will certainly take. They need Pasternak on the floor as much as possible. Coble just forces one up, and she'll head to the line. Alexa Coble leading the conference far and away in free throws made and attempted. She's made 128 free throws on the season. The second place total is 88. So she's working on lapping the field.
Where's her? What is she shooting at clip-wise?
82%.
That's pretty strong.
It's the first.
In volume.
One more coming, and up and good. And, of course, Alexa Coble, a fascinating story for those who don't know. 26 years of age and a graduate of the University of Notre Dame, but came back to continue her education at Ventura College and had the eligibility. Actually excelled in field events at Notre Dame, where she competed in the discus.
Where's the foul?
But played basketball throughout high school and had the eligibility and came over and has taken a leadership role on this Pirate team. Pasternak nearly loses the ball. They'll work it around to Howe. Step back 18-footer from Howe off the back iron, and Howery has it. Pirates still pitching a shutout here early.
Talking with Coach Rob Hester prior to today's game, I asked him, we're pretty well into the season here. Who's a player on your team that has made the most strides from the beginning of the season to today? And he said it was Alexis Howery. And ever since her insertion in the starting lineup, she's really shined in that role.
Yeah, Howery was originally thought of for this Pirate team, in the words of Rob Hester, as something of a lunch pail player, the kind of player that did a lot of things that don't necessarily show up big in the box score, but the little things that you need to be successful. But as Pasternak able to get on the offensive glass and get the Cougars on the board, but Howery has shown herself to be an outstanding shooter and has brought a definite range to this offensive unit overall through her shooting, as McKenzie knocks down the jumper at 6'2".
That's a great job of recognition. Hey, wide open 17-footer, why not?
Lacey working on Coble.
Nice
Double team from McKenzie, and McKenzie's got the steal. Fouled in the backcourt by Lacey. Lacey, the second leading scorer.
That's a great
for
job
the Cougars
by Mackenzie Stoy. As she comes over, the offensive player turns her back. Lacey gets her pocket picked. Going the other way.
Yeah, Lacey turns right around, and there's the double team. Sam McKenzie. Meanwhile, Leslie Salazar has checked in, first off the bench. 3 on the way, no good. That was Howery.
That's a good shot.
This is Akasha Asbury, so Casey Blair going to go to his bench early as well, with Asbury and Andrea Rodriguez-Ibanez coming on. This is Ibanez. Pasternak, picked up by Howery. Rodriguez-Ibanez starts a drive. Shot clock running down. The runner up, around and out. Natalie Snyder couldn't get it to go. So already Casey Blair going deep into the bench. Looking for Coble in a crowd. I should say Tiernan Phillips in a crowd. Asbury might have got a piece. Midway through the first, 6-2, and Maria Ferrer-Brau also on. So only Pasternak among the starters still on the floor for Cuesta. Rims out on the 3. Here's LeBrun. Phillips. Salazar out of the double team. Now McKenzie into the lane, out to LeBrun, and she traveled.
Spacing not quite there on that possession. I'd like to see LeBron just shoot that ball. Thought McKenzie had done a good job sucking in the zone, into the middle of the defense, kicking out, and LeBron had some space. What are you going to do driving into the teeth of the defense? You have the shot right there.
Yeah, shoots 23% from three-point range, but, you know, Mike, we often make the point that any percentage goes up when you're open and in rhythm. You get a good pass, you got your feet set, you got a little bit of room, and everybody's percentage comes up a little bit from there.
Frustrates me so much sometimes, when a player, for whatever reason, will hesitate when they're clearly in rhythm and they get a good pass right in their shooter's pocket.
Too strong from Rodriguez Ibanez, and off to Salazar, one and done for the Cougars. Coble running the floor, and Asbury commits the foul. That's a great job by Alexa Coble, hustling to the spot and getting great position.
Pretty good delivery there from LeBrun. That's a pinpoint pass. That's going to draw another foul. 4th team foul for Cuesta, 3:53 to go. So they're the penalty. Nice look.
Up top to Salazar. Ferrara has checked in as well, and she will try for a 3. No good. Rebound off to Pasternak.
Yeah, it was Ferrara who was initially the starter on this team, transitions to the bench. I believe after an injury, Howery came in, stepped in, played huge minutes, and she has not relinquished that starting role.
Well, Ferrara seems kind of a natural to come off the bench because she comes off and she's a volume shooter. And I think to her credit, one of those shooters with no conscience.
Right.
Will come in and put shots up. And that's what you need sometimes in that second unit, is somebody who can kind of take charge of that offense.
Yeah. Not only that, it seems to be a player that does not require rhythm to get into one.
Yeah.
I'd like to see somebody set a pick here, maybe on the backside.
LeBrun, they get it to McKenzie. Salazar in that short corner. Puts it on the floor. Good feed to find Ferrara off the back iron. Coble gathers herself with the dribble. She's hammered. And she'll get a little help from Asbury. As Coble will head to the line. Cougars in the penalty. We'll see if this goes on. It's going to be on Rodriguez Ibanez, her first. I'm a little surprised to see Casey Blair go deep into the bench right away. Only Pasternak still on the floor, but immediately goes to Ferrer-Brau, Natalie Snyder, Asbury, and Rodriguez Ibanez. And it's an 8-2 lead for the Pirates. Ferrer-Brau on the drive. Did she get the continuation?
What?
The foul. And yeah, they're going to say this is a three-point opportunity as LeBrun's going to pick up the foul. And for Maria Ferrer-Brau, she'll have a chance for a three-point play. And Ferrer-Brau has struggled in her shooting of late, averages 3.2 points a game. So when they can get some points
Foul
from Maria Ferrer-Brau,
yeah, I think that's a good call.
that is a real boon for the Cougars. And she's got an opportunity to nearly reach her season average on one play. And a chance to get the Cougars potentially back within 3. It's 8-4. Ferrer-Brau, a 57% foul shooter, misfires on the free throw. And is this off of Coble? This may be another opportunity for Cuesta. Salazar going to return, and Cuesta will keep it. They'll bring it in, baseline left. Up top, Rodriguez Ibanez. Into the lane. Snyder fans it out. And Ferrer-Brown knocks down the triple. How about a 5-point possession for Maria Ferrer-Brown? 8-7. And a whistle down low. Foul called. And
looked pretty clean.
and Asbury almost ripped that out of there, but instead picks up the foul. It's her second. And, you know, Mike, it reminds me a little bit if we can indulge an NBA reference here, but I know we talk a little bit about the old school NBA, and we used to watch a guy named Kevin McHale, play back in the day, and there's something that reminds me a little bit of that, and that is getting down the floor and getting position, beating your opponents to a spot and establishing good position. And we've been watching Alexa Kobel for a lot of this season, and she does that incredibly well. I can't tell you how many times she has beat her defender to a spot and established good position, and then is able to either get a bucket or get herself to the line, and sometimes both.
I think it's a great reference. I think maybe a little bit more apt. Rebecca Lobo.
Yeah.
So many years for UConn and then into the WNBA.
Yep.
You talk about a player that ran like a deer, could absolutely fly up and down the court.
Yep.
Great size, great position. We see Kobel very much so in that mold.
Yeah, and it strikes me as one of those things that has a somewhat intuitive quality. I wonder how hard it is. Some players just seem to have a sense of how to do that, and when the opportunity to do that is really there, and just seem to consistently put themselves in great position to receive the basketball, and Kobel does that so well. She heads to the bench with Salazar on.
Well, it's part of the notion, work smarter, not harder. If you do both, it's just going to help you that much more in terms of working early in a possession to get your shot or just garner position.
Micah Johnson has checked on, so it's Johnson and Howry, Henley, Phillips, and Salazar on the floor. Johnson will try for three. Partially grazed the glass. Salazar had the rebound, had that one knocked away on the way up. It's going to be off of Salazar and back to Cuesta.
No foul there?
I think. Well, are they going to say that she'd already lost the handle? Because I think there's some contact, but that ball was already pretty well away.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great call, Stoy, as we see there on the replay. She has possession going up. That's a clear foul, but she didn't. And that's why there was no whistle. It's a good job by the referees not anticipating that call.
Sydney Howe has returned playing the two-man game. That ball saved by Ibanez, but to Johnson. 2-point lead for the Pirates. Salazar, the skip pass to Johnson. Got time on the shot clock, but overshot Johnson. Trying to throw it back and forth over top of the defense, and it can be a dangerous pass, and that time Salazar got a little too much air under it. And now Cuesta with the chance to tie it up or take the lead with a long one.
One skip pass is okay, but when you go to 2 and 3 in a possession, you're looking to move the defense, not go back to a skip pass.
Outside with Howe.
This is terrific defense here from Ventura.
Long
just a good
three
shot.
Is up and good.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah, Carla Lucas back off the bench. She returns and hits a three under a minute to go. Cuesta with their first lead, 11-10. Pirates at one point led at 8-2. 9-2 run for the Cougars. Salazar puts it on the floor. Runner off the glass, won't go. Salazar with her own rebound, but missed the follow. Johnson's going to track down the rebound, 19 seconds. No shot clock, so they can play for the final shot. Salazar will try for three, no good. Rebound off to Rodriguez Ibanez. Down to 3 seconds, and Howe just going to hold it rather than hoist one from half court, and the Cougars, through one, have a 1-point lead, 11-10. You're watching Ventura College basketball on the VC Sports Network. Ribbons of Life Breast Cancer Foundation was formed to meet a community need to have a non-institutional, independent grassroots organization to provide breast cancer education, advocacy, emotional and social support to Ventura County. This is the 16th year for the Ribbons of Life Breast Cancer Game, hosted by Ventura College Women's Basketball, and to date, the team has raised over $36,000. More importantly, the event has raised awareness of breast cancer, early detection, and survivability of the disease throughout the Ventura community. You too can donate to the Ribbons of Life Breast Cancer Foundation by scanning the QR code on the screen. Thank you for your support. The Fred Evans team has been a proud sponsor of Ventura College women's basketball for over 2 decades. Fred Evans and his team sell Ventura County to the world. Give them a call and all your real estate needs at 805-267-6701. Start of the second quarter. Maria Ferrer-Brow. And they work it around. Rodriguez Ibanez steps into a three, rimming no. McKenzie has that one knocked away and out of play. It'll belong to the Pirates. Pirates come out with LeBrun, McKenzie, Howry, Phillips, and Coble. So the starting five back on the floor for Ned Macetic to start the second quarter. LeBrun steps into a three and hits. Well, Mike, Daphne LeBrun returns and immediately receives the basketball and steps into a three. I can't imagine that's an accident. I have to imagine that they reminded her to look for that shot when the ball comes to her. Runner for Rodriguez Ibanez, too strong, and a foul in the backcourt. No, they're going to call a double dribble on McKenzie. So the pressure for Cuesta gets the ball back. They trail it by 2. So they're bringing in baseline right. Bella Musoff has returned, along with Howe, Lucas, Pasternak, and Mary Sheridan. So Sheridan makes her first appearance. Quiet first quarter for Pasternak. That one partially blocked from Lucas. Leaking out, it's Howry. Howry in on Lucas, but good hustle from Musoff. Bella Musoff, who has 9 steals in the last 2 games, and more or less continuing a season-long trend.
You're up 1.
A ball hawk.
5 on 4. Go.
That one stripped on the way up, but Phillips has the rebound. Howry going to try for a 3, rimming no. Howe with the rebound. Good look for Howry, but couldn't get it to go. Pasternak will try for 3. Barely grazed the iron. Yeah, Pasternak out there with 3 points in the first quarter, but over the last couple of games, she's been red hot, averaging 24 points a game. Again, the leading scorer in the Western State North. Howe drops it for Sheridan, in from the left, blocked by Coble. It's going to stay with Cuesta.
Get it out.
Yeah, Coble able to recover. Blocked that one from behind, but it stays with Cuesta. Shot clock at 18. Pasternak will bring it in. Well, the Pirates did a great job against Reese Pasternak in the first matchup between these two teams. Tries for 3 and hits. Pasternak with 6. She had 16 points, but 7 turnovers in the loss for Cuesta back on January 13th. So the Pirates always make it tough. Olivia Wynn has checked in for the Pirates. LeBrun looking for Coble, tipped and stolen. Looked like Ferrer-Brow got a hand in to tip that one away.
That's a fadeaway one-handed pass. Nice
blocked
defense.
from behind by Phillips. Boy, Sheridan filling the lane. What a great recovery from Tiernan Phillips. That's a great feed from Ferrer-Brow. Cougars have the basketball, leading at 14-13. This could set the stage for potentially a huge matchup on Saturday. If both teams take care of business, Moore Park will be here Saturday night, but the Pirates have some work to do here tonight to get to that point. Right now they're a game behind the Raiders in the Western State North.
Another great defensive play made. This time it was Stacy Johnson.
Win.
Excuse me.
Off to LeBrun.
Tiernan Phillips.
Shot clock at 14. Ferrara. Win will try for a three. Long rebound tipped out to Rodriguez Ibanez. Cougars maintain the 1-point lead. Three on the way. Long rebound off to Musov. Open three for Howe. Rims high, no good. Coble snatches down the board.
Jeff, Ventura down by one. It could be a lot worse than that. I mean, Cuesta's missing some easy shots.
Coble fouled on the shot. She'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. Coble with 21 points, 14 rebounds in the win at Oxnard. Already 6 of 6 from the line tonight and 2 more coming. 5:56 remaining in the second quarter. Gets the roll. Game tied at 14. 2 for 2 for Alexa Coble. Alexa Coble, no field goals in the game, but still has 8 points. To go along with 6 rebounds.
Coble's going to get a breather here. Here comes
15-14, and yeah, this, what we typically seem to see from Ventura, they like to get Alexa Coble those quick blows on the bench. Come in with Salazar. Good hands from Salazar to break up that pass.
Oh, wow.
Ahead to LeBrun. Pasternak able to get back and tip it away. That was Ferrara. Almost laying it in there perfectly. Akasha Asbury, who's playing with 2 fouls, is on to replace Maria Ferrer-Brow. So Casey Blair goes for a little bit bigger lineup. Phillips flashes high. Lucas gets a hand in, jump ball. The possession arrow favors Ventura. The Pirates will keep it with the 1-point lead. 15-14. This is where I'd like to see Sam McKenzie step up, take a little bit bigger role with Coble on the bench. This lineup on the floor. Get a touch for McKenzie. Off to Ferrara.
Nice move.
Ferrara steps in, shot too strong. Offensive rebound for Phillips. LeBrun for 3, no. Ferrara giving chase, tries to save and does. Third chance for the Pirates. Salazar, long 3. Just gets the iron. Another chance for the Pirates. McKenzie will try for 3. That one caroms off to Howe. 4 chances for the Pirates, but they come up empty. And now it's the Cougars living somewhat dangerously.
You like the activity on the offensive boards, but you got to get one to go down. And well, you see the offensive struggles when Coble not in the game. She heads to the score stand.
Pirates 3 of 23 from the floor and somehow leading. Musov steps through a double team. She's fouled. Gonna head to the line. And part of the reason the Pirates able to have that most improbable lead is Cuesta 5 of 23 from the floor. So both teams struggling to find the range with 4:32.
Yeah, really, the
remaining in the first half
is that 8 points from the free throw line for Coble.
8 of 8 for Alexa Coble, 1 of 3 for Cuesta as a team. As Bella Mussolf readies the free throw and hits.
Howery getting ready to check back in. I wonder if they go small here and check out for Salazar.
Moose off. 67% foul shooter averages. 4.4 points per game. Her first 2. Cuesta with the lead. So Howry with LeBrun, McKenzie, and Salazar. And Coble. McKenzie jets into the front court, to the rim, lays it up and in. Sam McKenzie in the open floor, able to look off Sydney Howe and get the finish. Pasternak checked by LeBrun. Outside to Lucas. Long 3 off the glass and in for Howe.
Banks open late.
So Sydney Howe gives the Cougars a 2-point lead as she goes glass on the 3. Coble. McKenzie at the foul line, steps in, floater won't go. Coble on the offensive glass, lays it in. First field goal for Coble, she's got 10. Lucas will try again. Off the back iron, Pasternak with the rebound. Shot up and good.
Well, Jeff, we expected a back and forth game. It was a 1-point game the last 2 times these teams met. We're getting that here tonight.
Cuesta with the 2-point lead. LeBrun.
Nice.
Short corner.
Good shot.
That shot off the iron for Salazar. Near travel, and there is the travel on Musoff. Had Asbury open going to the basket. Just saw her a little too late. Turnover for Cuesta. 2:51 remaining here in the first half. Just the 6th turnover on Cuesta here in the first half to 8 for Ventura. Back to Coble.
It's money.
Soft touch from that short corner. Tied at 21. Coble starting to fill it up. She's got 12 in the first half. Well, you've got to rotate for that shot, Mike. I think it's safe to say she'll knock that shot down all day.
And it's automatic. It might as well be a layup.
Pasternak. This is Ferrer-Brow. Howry on Pasternak. Shot clock down to 5. Pasternak gonna have to make something happen. Going to work on Howry.
Just great defense. Jump ball.
And the double team comes. Ferrara well positioned.
1 second on the shot clock. It's gonna have to be a tip.
Can they catch and shoot with 1 on the shot clock? Ferrer-Brown looking to bring it in. Howe off the side of the board.
She got it off.
And with 2:03 remaining in the first half, Pirates with a chance to take the lead. Meanwhile, Tiernan Phillips has returned. Ferrara around Pasternak into the lane. Runner too strong. Rebound tapped around and controlled by Ferrer-Brown.
Touch has just not been there for Ferrara, but you like her aggressiveness towards the basket.
Ferrer-Brown on the drive, missed the layup, long rebound tapped out to LeBrun. Ferrara goes to the left-handed scoop, but LeBrun running the floor has the offensive rebound.
Timeout?
Yeah, it's going to be a timeout called.
30-second
timeout, and a heady play for the Pirates with LeBrun in some trouble, and they'll keep the basketball with 1:33 remaining in the first half, all tied at 21. Plan Member Services is a proud sponsor of the Ventura College women's basketball team. Regardless of where you are in your career, Plan Member can provide you with a personalized financial strategy. To learn more, go to www.planmember.com and request your free personalized retirement plan. The bench warmer is the real deal. Something like Ventura's version of Cheers. Darts, pool, an excellent selection on the jukebox, and a game on every TV. The Bench is a fun place to go for a down-to-earth good time with a cool and laid-back vibe. The Benchwarmer is located at 1855 East Main Street in Ventura and is a proud sponsor of Ventura College women's basketball. And we come back live, tied at 21. That was Phillips working down low. Shot up, no good. Pasternak clears away the board. Pasternak picked up by Phillips in a switch. Outside to Howe. Off to Lucas. Shot clock at 7. Pasternak again going to have to make something happen late. Snyder on the drive, tipped away by Phillips. Ferrara into the front court. We're under a minute to go. Lost the handle, but was able to recover. Now the jump ball comes in as Howe gets the tie up. Pirates. No, it should be Cuesta, I believe.
No, they just had one down here.
All right. Yep. They've already updated the scoreboard. That's what it is. Not a big surprise that they're quicker than me. So the Pirates will have it. Foul line extended left. McKenzie will come on. LeBrun. Coble quickly doubled. McKenzie drives the lane. Scoop up. No good. Rebound on the floor and cleared away by Paris Blankenship. Chance for the Cougars to play for the final shot. Maria Ferrer-Brau at the controls. Howry steps out defensively. Outside to Pasternak, down to 13 seconds. And Pasternak on the drive, lost it out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Pirates with 8 seconds, so you've got time. Got to move quickly. LeBrun.
Pull up.
Back the other way. Quickly down low. Coble down to 2 seconds. Turnaround for Coble. Missed it. Halftime from Ventura, all tied at 21. Cougars and Pirates on the VC Sports Network. The Ventura Moose Lodge is a fraternal organization celebrating life together, serving those in need within our local community, supporting our children at Moose Heart, and standing by our senior members at Moose Haven. We are also involved in various fundraising efforts for our community and local nonprofits. Stop by our lodge anytime and see how you can become a part of our Moose family.
see you at the end of the game. Yes, what's up? Jeff, is David's camera coming through? Yeah? Yeah, he's got it. No, you're just... Score, and then I got yelled at. Yeah. I wasn't down here.
All tied at 21, heading to the third quarter, and the Pirates perhaps feeling fortunate to be there after shooting 18% from the floor, including 1 of 12 from three-point range in the first half. Lexa Coble leading the way with 12 points to go along with 7 rebounds. Sam McKenzie chips in with 6. The Cougars were led by Reese Pasternak with 8 points to go along with 4 rebounds. Maria Ferrer-Brau with 5 for the Cougars as well, who will have it first to start the third quarter. Tied at 21, and they come out with Howe, Pasternak, Lucas, and Musoff, and Lacey on the floor. Lacey was the big factor in the first matchup between these two teams with 28 points, but she has been quiet so far. She'll try for 3 off the back iron. McKenzie clears the rebound for the Pirates.
Jeff, I think Ventura very fortunate to be tied up at 21 all at halftime. You know, this is a team coming in, and we talked about at the top of the broadcast with Coach Rob Hester leading up to today. This is a team that can shoot the ball, and they did not shoot it very well in that first half, and they missed some gimmies.
Coble to the leaner.
Speaking of gimmies.
Rims out and off to Howe. Both teams struggling from the floor. Cougars weren't a whole lot better. They are shooting 24% for the game so far. Lacey has that one blocked on a play, but it will stay with Cuesta. Yeah, Lacey still scoreless on just 2 shots. Musoff at the controls, off to Pasternak. Lucas finds Howe from the elbow, no good. Rebound off to McKenzie. Well, Mike, you get the sense that somewhere along the line one of these teams will go on a run, and that may be enough. Coble stepping through, goes down hard, heading back to the line for a couple of free throws.
Nice feed down low. Clear foul.
And
Third
that is
foul
the
on
third
Lacey.
on Lacey, and a decision for Casey Blair. Coble back to the line. She's perfect on the night, 8 for 8, accounting for all of the Ventura free throws.
Lacey, I think just keep Lacey in there. Does he have anybody at the table? No.
Well, it's such a dangerous move because presumably Lacey's going to be working down low where Alexa Coble is, who is so effective at getting that contact and getting to the line. So they'll do a little work on the floor.
Well, 0 points on 2 shots. Obviously, you know the upside, 28 points in their last meeting. Man, that's a pretty hefty number. The score column, but.
Yeah, and they needed it as Pasternak had 16 in the game, but also had 7 turnovers. Again, the Pirates did a good job defending freshman Reese Pasternak in the first matchup. And they've continued to make it tough. 1 out of 2, but Phillips with the push-off on the rebound. So it'll go back to Cuesta, but the Pirates have the lead, 22-21.
Pushing the back.
Yeah, I don't
really see a hand extend there for Tiernan Phillips, but she gets whistled for the call. Good
Lucas
hands.
has that pass broken up and stolen. McKenzie jetting into the front court. Lucas with the reach-in foul. McKenzie had such a head of steam.
Well,
She
she
went
had the
all the
steal.
way to the wall before she could manage to right herself. Thankfully, no collision, and she'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. But McKenzie comes by, and honestly, she is currently a member of the Ventura College track team, and it's pretty easy to see why when she gets into the open floor. One more free throw coming. Pirates enjoying the big edge at the line, 1 out of 2. So a couple of missed free throws here in this third quarter, but the Pirates have the 2-point lead. Belamusov will hand off to Pasternak. Pasternak, they'll clear out, step back, shot over Phillips is good. Pasternak knocks down the triple. She's got 11.
Phillips has to know she's going to rise up.
Pasternak shooting over 40% from three-point range, over 90% from the line. So she is a sharpshooter. Phillips in the lane, left-handed layup is good. 25-24 Phillips with her first field goal. 1-point lead for the Pirates. Pasternak off to Howe, who hits from the corner. That was actually Lacey.
Yeah, Lacey
getting in the scorebook. Giving the Cougars the lead. Howry will try to answer off the back iron. Rebound off to Mussolf. Giving chase. McKenzie from behind knocks it free, but it will belong to Cuesta.
Play with fire there if you're LeBrun, because now you lose contain. Something happened to LeBrun here. Trying to see if we can find out what it might have been. She gets hit with an elbow. Let's hope she's okay. It's a great job defensively.
Yeah, still holding the side of her face. You can see at the tail end of that replay. Pasternak all alone, short-armed it off the glass, but gets her own rebound.
She was too open. And she threw
and
it away.
then dribbled it off her foot and out of play. Or is it off of Ventura? Nope, it's going to be off of Cuesta. So the turnover gives it back to the Pirates. Trailing it by 2. Pressure now from the Cougars. Dangerous pass going across. Lacey able to break it up but can't corral it for the steal. So Phillips will bring it in. And the Pirates having some difficulty getting any kind of separation here tonight. Salazar. Ferrara, who's checked on as well. So Phillips, Salazar, Ferrara, Howry, and LeBrun on the floor. LeBrun drives the lane.
Nice.
Off to Phillips, puts it on the floor. Shot too strong, and the rebound off to Lacey, and a foul in the backcourt.
Salazar.
Second on Leslie Salazar. Well, with Coble on the bench, where will the offense come from? It was a pretty good look for Tiernan Phillips, but couldn't get the roll. Lacey. Gets it back, fires for 3. A heat check for Lacey. Rims off, no good. Ferrara with the long rebound. Time on the shot clock. Looking to feed Phillips. Ferrara open for 3. Rimming no.
Nice.
Rebound off to Howry. Another chance for the Pirates. Fresh shot clock. Salazar spins into the lane. The leaner won't go.
Just got to finish.
Rebound off to Lacey. Nobody picks up Lacey. Hard drive to the rim. Layup no good, but a foul called.
Nice recognition there from Lacey. You see with the burst.
Sees Ferrara turn away.
Yep.
All of a sudden, nobody's home. Andrea Rodriguez Ibanez checks in. And Abigail Lacey, first free throw up and good. So Lacey now getting into the book. She's got 4. One more free throw coming, in and out. The lead is 3 for Cuesta. Phillips out to LeBrun.
See, That's one where you have to have your feet ready. Be ready to shoot. There you go.
Steps into the three,
Better.
hits.
It's like she's listening to me. Feet ready,
You know, Mike, I'm
in rhythm, little bunny hop into it, bang.
constantly amazed she can knock down that shot. Again, the numbers, shooting just 23%, but when she has room, it just seems able to knock it down. Another chance for Ferrer Brow. Outside, three on the way, no good.
Secure it. There you go.
Long rebound. Off to Ferrara. Pirates looking for the lead. First matchup between these two teams, Cuesta carried a 7-point lead into the fourth. Salazar doesn't draw iron. The rebound on the floor. And Rodriguez Ibanez fouled in the backcourt. But it was the Pirates having to come back on the road from a 7-point deficit to get the win. And another tight one here. Ferrara with her second foul. It's the fourth on the Pirates here in the third. So Ferrera Brow with Ibanez, Lacey, Pasternak, and Lucas on the floor for Cuesta. This is Lucas. And
Offense?
whistle off the ball.
No.
Lacey was down on the floor.
I mean,
Yeah, it's going to be on Lacey.
yeah,
Caught Howry with an elbow.
I thought Lacey, you see her there, kind of extend. Yep, right there. And how are you going to pull her down?
Well, I wonder if that isn't a little bit like you see in football sometimes, where when you see contact up in that area, it's going to go on the player initiating that contact.
Yep. And you wake up Howry on the other end.
Knocking down the triple. The Pirates grab the lead at 31-28.
Jeff, we talked about her ascension in the starting lineup or into the starting lineup. Her ability to hit that open three. It's been a blessing here for Ventura.
Couple of threes here in short order, one from LeBrun, one from Howry to give the Pirates the lead. Ferrer Brown driving on McKenzie and traveled. And McKenzie, that's a great job defensively, Michael, and just nowhere for Ferrer Brown to go with the ball.
She moves her feet, does not rise her underneath. And then you see that pivot foot drag, easy call.
So LeBrun will bring it up. Pirates did lead by 6 early in this one. They've got the lead to 3. Coble able to get just enough of it to send that one back out. Dangerous pass, Pasternak. Just a fraction of a second slow getting there.
See, that's not the pass. We're going to go back to that here, Stoy. The pass here, have McKenzie fade to the corner. There's no spacing here. You're essentially telegraphing that pass. And with McKenzie's speed, you could easily fake a pass and then have McKenzie go backdoor for a nice short corner play.
Yeah, we mentioned the steals for Musov, but Pasternak also adept. 11 steals over the last 2 games.
Well, shout outs to a lot of our sponsors here this evening, Mike Cap being one of them.
Raised in Ventura, Mike Cap is a third-generation realtor with over 23 years of service to the community. He is a broker associate in sales and leasing with the Becker Group, a leading commercial brokerage and management firm in Ventura and Santa Barbara counties, dedicated to creating value and profit in commercial real estate for clients, investors, and partners. Mike Cap is another proud sponsor of VC Women's Basketball. Salazar will bring it in. Pirates looking to extend on the 3-point lead. McKenzie kicks it out to Howry and stepped on the end line. So the turnover gives it back. We're going to have the whole play here. Let's see. And no question. Good call. Pasternak steps into a 3, rimming no.
She's in
McKenzie
rhythm too.
With the board.
3 on
3 on 2. Into the lane. McKenzie has that one blocked by Pasternak. And Coble is there. And a jump ball as Asbury ties it up.
Gonna stay here.
Pirates will keep it.
That's a heady play from Coble. Look at that. Just a great defensive effort from Cuesta to stop that 3-on-2 break. But Cobalt comes in, swoops in, wins a possession.
Howry open for three.
Oh,
Long rebound off to Salazar. Chance for the Pirates. Salazar flashes high.
one more. There you go.
LeBrun
Good.
for three.
Oh.
Rimming no. Rebound out to Pasternak. Couple of good looks for the Pirates.
That's a good close there by LeBrun. Talked about how they had worked on that.
Long three for Ferrer-Brau, and the rebound off to LeBrun.
No numbers, slow it down. There you go.
Salazar open 15-footer, too strong. Ibanez has the rebound. Well, remember this moment, the Pirates had a couple of chances to maybe create a little distance.
That could have been a 5-0 run easily there, Jeff. That's a great point. Ooh, nice.
Ibanez steps in, shot off the back iron.
Jeff, really both teams missing shots where they're wide open.
McKenzie going coast to coast, lays it up, no. And the rebound off to Asbury.
Another bunny.
Yeah, McKenzie'd love to have that shot back, get one more chance. Pasternak working on Howry to the crossover, left-hand scoop is good.
The help's got to be there from Coble. Really defense of the Olay variety, and it's an easy layup.
Well, in the men's game, we talked about a couple of scintillating freshmen coming back potentially for the men's team. How about Reese Pasternak, leading scorer in the conference, also a freshman. So Casey Blair might have her back for another year.
And Cobalt looks gassed out there. I would think about maybe taking her out at this juncture.
In the corner, open, Pasternak, no. Rebound on the floor, McKenzie giving chase. And a foul in the backcourt. This going to go against Cuesta.
Fourth foul, so no shots yet. I wonder if you take a timeout here.
It's the first foul.
I think you get some mass substitutions.
Yeah, Tiernan Phillips coming in and Coble going to check out. Ferrara also checking in. So Micah Johnson, along with Ferrara, LeBrun, Phillips, and Danny Henley on the floor for the Pirates. 2-3 zone for Cuesta. Pirates with the 1-point lead and the ball. Ferrara starts a drive. Henley's three is good.
How
Danny
about that?
Henley.
First time we've seen Henley tonight. She buries a triple right out of the gate.
Yeah, the sophomore has seen a dip in her minutes over the last few weeks, but comes in and hits a monster three to give the Pirates a 4-point lead. Howe from the free throw line. The rebound on the floor. Pasternak chases it down.
Gotta board it.
Down to 12 seconds. Cuesta can play for the final shot. Down 7 seconds. Pasternak working on LeBrun.
Great defense.
Now in some trouble. Step back from 18 feet for Musoff won't go. Through three, the Pirates with a 34-30 lead here on the VC Sports Network. Pirates get just 1 point from Alexa Coble in that third quarter, but take a 4-point lead into the fourth. So perhaps some good news if you're a Pirate fan that they could extend on the lead. They lead at 34-30.
I think they're trying to figure out the arrow. It should be Cuesta.
And that's how they have it on the scoreboard. Pasternak picked up by Ferrara. Outside to Ibanez. Bella moves off and a travel. 12th turnover on Cuesta. Pirates with just 9. And LeBrun will bring it up. Step back 3 for LeBrun. Missed everything. Asbury with the rebound.
She's stepping away as she's shooting into it. That's not a recipe for success, especially with tired legs.
Howe. Off to Musov in the weave. Musov finds Pasternak. Long 3 is short. Rebound on the floor. It's batted around and it ends up with Rodriguez Ibanez. Second chance for the Cougars. Well, the Pirates came from behind on the road back on January 13th. Cougars looking to do the same. McKenzie steps in, has the steal. In on Asbury, one-on-one, down she goes. Clearly a wet spot on the floor. And it looks like McKenzie up and should be okay, but...
No, she got hit.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact.
Contact
it looked
into
like
the
the
slip.
foot also slipped out. And she went to land, no question, a foul. The third on Asbury, and McKenzie going to head to the line. Just good to see that she's up and okay. She has had knee injuries in the past. Let's see, where's the... Actually, I want to say I'm going a little bit by memory, so apologies if I have that mixed up. I believe McKenzie did have an injury back in high school. Johnson on the drive. The runner is good. Pirates equal their largest lead at 36-30.
Great move. Now Cuesta on the
now
other
the
end with a
Pirates
missed
get the
three.
steal. Phillips flashing high. Steps
Three,
through.
travel.
Foul
Travel?
called.
Wow.
Tiernan Phillips going to head to the line. And
That's a bailout call. I don't agree with it, but Ventura will take it, that's for sure.
Lacey
I also
returning
thought
for
she
Asbury.
switched pivot foots there, Jeff. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I was going to say, I thought that looked just slightly awkward, but didn't get the call. And instead, Phillips will head to the line. And that one caroms off, no good.
You know what she'd say.
Right.
Ball
Well,
don't
for the
lie.
Pirates, it's a good stretch. You're extending on the lead with Alexa Coble on the bench. 1 out of 2 for Phillips. The Pirates with a 7-point lead, and all this is just a little extra time
It's a bad foul.
for Coble to rest up on the bench. Foul in the backcourt by Micah Johnson. For Johnson, that is her first. It's the first on the Pirates here in the fourth. Pirates going with a little bit smaller lineup and starting to create a little separation in this one with a 7-point lead.
Remember, there's a team with the ability to shoot the basketball has not displayed that tonight. It only takes one to go in for them to get hot.
Musov. Ibanez outside. This is Lacey. Shot clock at 12. Get it to Lucas. Pasternak. Around a Lacey screen. Back to Lacey. The fadeaway won't go, but Pasternak with the offensive rebound.
You gotta board that.
And Pasternak sliding in again. Now gets it back. Picked up by Phillips.
Nice hezzy.
Should say that was Henley in the switch, and good recognition by Pasternak goes to the drive. This is going to be on LeBrun. Third on LeBrun, the second on the Pirates here in the fourth.
I just don't know if, well, maybe you bring back Coble and give LeBrun a rest here.
In and out
Wow.
for Pasternak, who is a terrific foul shooter. She's got 13 points to go along with 8 rebounds in the game. Mentioned earlier, she had the free throw percentage up over 90%. It's 89 coming into this one, but 1 out of 2 on that trip, 37-31. It's a 30-second timeout. The Fred Evans team has been a proud sponsor of Ventura College women's basketball for over 2 decades. Fred Evans and his team sell Ventura County to the world. Give them a call for all your real estate needs at 805-267-6701 or visit www.fredevans.com.
Jeff, last time out, you know, this is a Cuesta team that shot at almost 35% from 3. 8 for
And tonight,
23. I mean, what are they shooting at this evening?
they're 6 of 26, so 23%. 6-point lead. Cuesta showing full court pressure. Johnson finds McKenzie now with numbers. Coble has returned. Soft touch from 10 feet for Alexa Coble. 39-31. Largest lead for the Pirates at 8.
That's that veteran leadership right there. Jeff did not rush the shot. Very cool, calm, collected. One dribble left. Rise up, hits it.
Belamusov off to Lacey. Lacey starts to drive. Coble with the blocking foul.
First foul on Coble.
I think a recognition there. Lacey going to challenge Coble by putting the ball on the floor, but she paid a price. She gets up a little bit gingerly after the contact with Alexa Coble.
She did. I would have liked to have seen her not necessarily attack, but maybe create some space outward and let her speed become a factor.
Pasternak will bring it in. Up top to Musov.
Just no spacing there. Better.
Short on the 3. Lacey trying to keep it alive and does. Pasternak able to split the double team. Good and 1.
I'd like to see where the contact was. Yeah, that's continuation. I think the refs have done a pretty good job with continuation here tonight and awarding it correctly. A 3-point play opportunity.
The body control from Reese Pasternak.
For the
off
freshman
the contact.
from Bakersfield, and she converts. Huge.
She's got 17 in the game, eclipsing her total in the first meeting between these two teams. McKenzie jets in from the right to the glass, lays it in.
Well, you play with fire when you try to press a team with a player as fast as McKenzie on it. Sam McKenzie to the rack for 2, lead back to 7.
She's got 9 in the game, 41-34. Looking for Lucas rolling to the basket, but Phillips steps in front. Now McKenzie leaking out, overshot it, and the rebound off to Ibanez. Chance for the Pirates, but Cuesta able to get back. Musov quickly back the other way. They skip it across. Lacey, Lucas. Musov driving on Johnson. Johnson smothers the runner and a jump ball. It's going to give it to Ventura with 6:09 remaining.
Watch this defensive play here.
Micah Johnson is on the floor for her defense, and they are putting her on Belamusov. And the length and the speed.
A factor for sure.
So difficult to get around, and Musov couldn't do it on that occasion. LeBrun around a screen. Johnson drives the lane, comes up shooting, and off to Pasternak. Pasternak trailed by Phillips.
Nice
Closeout traveled.
That's just great coaching, Jeff. You talk about a team last time out shooting 35% from three. They made the adjustment. Ventura did in practice leading up to this game, practice on the closeout. And it has paid dividends here tonight. We look at the numbers from three. You said 23%. That was just a couple minutes ago. Percentage, I think, probably even lower than that.
Yeah, it dropped down just slightly.
And an aggressive closeout on that play results in a turnover, a travel going back to Ventura. 7-point lead, 5:43 to go.
Yeah, turnovers becoming a storyline in this one. Just 9 for Ventura. They have certainly cleaned it up as this game has gone on as well. Meanwhile, for Cuesta, they're up to 16, and the Pirates taking advantage, and they are having to grind it out here tonight with a 7-point lead.
Let's get all the sponsors up there.
And we come back live. Pirates looking for a dagger.
That looked
LeBron
like a
nearly
travel.
traveled. Coble into the lane, goes to the left hand. Foul on Lacey. Coble back to the line.
Let's see if she did travel. No, you know what? She holds that pivot foot, Jeff. I think that's a good no call. It looked awkward, though.
Well, credit to our referees here tonight for not calling it just because it looks awkward, which sometimes is what happens. Zepeda's rule. 16 points for Coble.
Yeah.
One more coming.
If it looks awkward, it's probably going to get called.
You usually get the call.
Unfortunately, I often looked awkward.
Hey, you're a graceful athlete, Michael. 43-34, the Pirate lead is 9.
Only when I bowl.
Pasternak gonna have to pick it up on the drive. Johnson gets a hand in again. Pasternak saves it, but to Johnson. Another big play defensively from Mike Johnson.
Slow it up, kill some clock.
Now LeBron will come and get it with the shot clock at 18. Clock becoming the ally of the Pirates. Salazar in the corner. Starts a drive on Lacey. Outside to Johnson, shot clock down to 5. Johnson into the lane, the runner won't go. Rebound off to Lacey. Just 4 points for Lacey, who's now playing with 4 fouls. Starts a drive on Johnson. Looking middle, but nobody home. Only Pirates there, but LeBron's pass sails over the head of Phillips. That's a rare turnover for the Pirates here in the second half. Down to 4:29. Well, just 10 days ago, Cuesta made the trip to Moore Park and were held to 27 points by the Raiders in a 73-27 loss. So they have seen tough defense, but the Pirates have dialed it up here tonight. Meanwhile, Pasternak's 3 breaks the drought and pulls Cuesta within 6. So you've still got time with 4:06 remaining in this one. Pasternak now with 20. But Mike, to me, if Cuesta's going to make a run in this one, I think it's going to have to be Reese Pasternak. The Pirates seem to be pretty well able to neutralize just about everybody else on the floor.
Yeah, I'm surprised they bring out Johnson.
McKenzie on the drive, scoop, and score.
Great shot.
Well, Pasternak has logged heavy minutes, and McKenzie goes right at her. And the speed to get to the front of the rim, 45-37. Ferrer Brow, a little bump from Salazar, no call. And the pass off the bottom of the board, it ends up with LeBron.
I think it's a good no call. Salazar did not initiate there. The timeout called. What if we have
Pirates,
that here?
yeah. with the 8-point lead as they call the timeout. And talk about what you're seeing here, Mike.
Yeah, Salazar holds her ground. She does not go
Yep.
into the player. The offensive player initiates contact.
Yep.
Salazar holds her ground, and no call made. That's the correct no call.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. No question that Salazar merely moving laterally,
Yeah, moving
and that
her feet.
contact
Yeah.
is created entirely by Ferrer Brown. 45-37. And Mercedes impassioned with his young team. And they're on the doorstep. And, of course, if they can hold on to this lead, sets up a major showdown this Saturday night here on the VC Sports Network with the undefeated in conference play, Moore Park College Raiders.
Yeah, Moore Park
coming in.
A team that Ventura had down 7 at Moore Park. They're going to have to shoot it better in that one. They're going to come away with a victory.
Yeah, Moore Park, one of the only teams this season. Howry from 15.
Huge.
That may close the door. The Pirates up 10. One of the few teams this season that has had any kind of an answer for Alexa Coble.
It's just a great transition into her pocket there. Pasternak way off on a 3.
And another rebound for McKenzie. Getting close to a double-double. Under 3 minutes to go. Pirates looking to slam the door.
Nice pick.
LeBrun. Salazar for 3. Splash! Salazar's 3 puts the Pirates up 13. Well, she struggled from the field tonight, but she knocks down a big one there to maybe put this one away. Howe will try to answer. Off to Howry. LeBrun in transition.
Kill clock. There you go.
Gonna peel it out. The Pirates can run this one under 2 minutes.
Heady play by the freshman from France.
Good position for Phillips.
Get out,
Double
gotta
team
get out of the
comes.
key. Wow.
Shot clock at 10. Salazar. Howry. Step back 3 for Alexis Howry. Off.
Well, I had to get that one off with shot clock coming down.
Yeah, Musov brings it up. Lacey's 3 is good. That gets Cuesta back within 10 at 50-40, but 142 is all that remains. And Lacey just hasn't had a lot of opportunities.
Well,
Open for 3 and knocks it down. She's got 7.
Lacey laces that one in. Maybe a little bit too little, too late for Cuesta. 1:42 to go. So it's been a pretty good game, but Ventura able to pull away here late with some heady play. Great defense. I think Micah Johnson, a huge reason why
lift
defensively
Yep.
to initiate offense on the other end. You know, Cobal's been relatively quiet here in the second half. Seemingly gassed, as we talked about. She looked tired at the end of the third when Cuesta had kind of dug in. Ventura, pretty good closing speed here in the fourth.
Well, the Pirates have done a good job taking care of the basketball throughout. And now they just need to do it for a minute and 42 more.
Well, a team that shoots three as well is always dangerous. So
They come out with LeBrun, Howry, Phillips, McKenzie, and Coble. So the starting 5 back on. Full court trap. And this one gonna belong to Cuesta.
I think that's the right call.
So a chance.
Ooh.
Pasternak as Musov setting the screen, and the
LeBrun.
foul going to be on LeBrun.
Her fourth and the 5th team foul, so 2 free throws coming, so it's not over yet. Go back to that play here, Stoy.
And you put, I believe this is Musov on the line. Shoots 67%. Yeah, I think it's off of LeBron. Going back to the turnover. First free throw for Musov is short. One more coming, and obviously with 1:35 remaining, you can't miss an opportunity. 1 out of 2. 9-point lead. Phillips looking to bring it in.
1-2-1-1.
Gets it back from Martinez. Finds Ferrara, who's on. Tipped away from behind by Howe, but it'll stay with the Pirates. And, you know, Mike, in this situation, I think you just get the ball in the hands of Alexa Kopel as quickly as you can. McKenzie on the drive. Off the glass and good.
Clutch.
Sam McKenzie with the finish. 52-41. The lead is 11. Howe, little push off. Are they going to call this a 4-point opportunity for Howe, who knocked down the 3? Well, let's watch this here.
Well, that's not an offensive foul? Clear extension of the arm as she's getting illegally picked. Wow.
Yeah, and Howe did knock down the shot.
One more time.
Cuesta going to take a quick 30-second timeout. And now watch, it's Howery's going to pick up Howe.
Illegal moving pick right there.
Or are they saying that she held her there with the right arm on Howe's left arm?
It doesn't make any sense. Why would you give her continuation? If there's a foul that occurs on the defense there, she takes a dribble after it and then goes up with the shot.
What is this, the Showtime Lakers?
Don't know. I would love to get a rules official on just to get some clarification on that at some point. Hopefully we have something to that extent
I will say
at the
that
basketball championships we'll have coverage for in March.
In this game here tonight, they do seem to be going with the longer interpretation in terms of continuation, and that's been fairly consistent.
It's been fairly consistent, but the rule is once you take a dribble, then it's no longer a continuation.
Howe can't hit from the line. The lead is 8. Coble in the backcourt. Meanwhile, McKenzie lost a shoe as they get it to Coble, who's fouled with 59.9 remaining.
Only a 14 foul.
So they had one to give. Pirates having a little difficulty handling this tenacious press from Cuesta. Coble 11 of 12 from the line tonight. And clearly in this situation, if you can get the ball in the hands of Alexa Coble, that's what you want to do if you're the Pirates.
They're going to kick somebody out.
What's going on?
They're kicking a fan out. Didn't agree with some of the calls late here that have gone against the Pirates, and I can't say I disagree with some of his assessment, although the verbiage.
You don't condone necessarily all the words used.
That's affirmative.
Coble into the front court.
Uh-oh.
McKenzie can't handle the pass. Musov back the other way. Too strong. McKenzie back for the rebound.
Go.
Pirates dodge a bullet and a foul in the backcourt. Lucas fouls LeBron.
2 shots coming.
40.3. It's the third foul on Lucas. And LeBrun will head to the line.
Phillips will come off. Johnson back on. Well, barring a miracle, Pirates going to come away with a victory here. This is a gritty game by the Pirates. Cuesta certainly didn't make it easy at the end.
Short for LeBrun on the first free throw.
Jeff, as you talked about, this is a team with 13 wins in Cuesta. A team that did not finish the season a few years ago. Certainly seemingly turning the corner. I think Casey Blair's done a fantastic job.
Yeah, 12 wins in 2021, 11 wins in 2022, and already 13 here in 2023. So on the right trajectory. Shot caroms off to Johnson. Johnson fouled in the backcourt with 24.9. Yeah, you really see all four teams struggle shooting the basketball here tonight in our two games. And at what point do you start checking the rims?
It's the rain, Stoy.
Remember that old one? Remember that old chestnut from pickup basketball? If can we check these rims? Shots aren't falling. If my shot's not falling, something must be terribly wrong.
There's a story about Kobe Bryant one year where he went to a game and he's in warm-ups and he kept on missing. And Kobe, a very sure of himself player in his day. Rest in peace. And he said to the equipment guy, hey, you know what? These rims are off. This rim specifically, the one that he was shooting at, is off. And they brought out the equipment. Sure enough, it was off. Slight, it was the bend of the rim was coming off at the improper angle. And it was a pretty good story. Probably didn't convey it as well as I could have, but I don't think that's the case here this evening.
Was it off because his shot was going in, but it was slightly touching the rim instead of no rim, and saying, well, this must be off. That ball actually just caught a bit of the rim. And no, on that release, it's usually all net.
I think there's a story about that with Steph Curry as well.
He couldn't leave the floor if a ball touched the rim. Did I hear that story right? I would say you would do a shooting drill and have to hit.
Yeah, he has
not hit the rim.
Has to hit 10 free throws in a row, no rim, before he leaves the gym.
Well, I could do 10 free throws in a row without hitting the rim.
Yeah, I could do that too. You have to make them though.
Oh, he never said that part. House shot won't go, and the Pirates with a 54-44 win. They move to 7-1 in conference, looking to keep pace with Moore Park, who will be here Saturday night.
One more read for you here, VC Women's Basketball Ribbons of Life. QR code on the screen. Please donate what you can. It's a great cause. Happy to be a part of it here at SoCalCollegeSports.com. And thank you to Jimmy Walker, Athletic Director here, Robin Hester, Ned Mercedes, the entire coaching staff for both teams, the men's and the women's, here at Ventura.
The Ribbons of Life Breast Cancer Foundation was formed to meet a community need to have a non-institutional, independent grassroots organization to provide breast cancer education, advocacy, emotional and social support to Ventura County. This is the 16th year for the Ribbons of Life Breast Cancer game, hosted by Ventura College Women's Basketball, and to date the team has raised over $36,000. More importantly, the event has raised awareness of breast cancer, early detection, and survivability of the disease throughout the Ventura community. You, too, can donate to the Ribbons of Life Breast Cancer Foundation by scanning the QR code on the screen. Once again, our final 54-44. Pirates surviving and moving on. They're 16-8 now on the season. And again, they look ahead to that matchup. Our next broadcast on the VC Sports Network this Saturday night when Moore Park comes to town to take on the Pirates. For everybody here at SoCalCollegeSports.com and the VC Sports Network, thanks so much for joining us. So long, everybody.